Welcome back to the top news channel RF Update. If you find my video useful, don't forget to click like and subscribe. Zemmour versus Macron, the Frexit threat brings the EU to the brink of collapse. Without France, the European Union would collapse. Macron adversary Zemmour threatens Brussels with a Frexit. Eric Zemmour, a French insurgent presidential candidate, has delivered a severe warning to Brussels as he prepares to challenge Emmanuel Macron in the 2022 elections. In fairness, the EU is designed to siphon money into France from elsewhere as they are uncompetitive. Take the cap payments for example, 42% of the EU budget is devoted to it and France is at the top of the list as a beneficiary. Unsurprising, they are always at the front of the queue for any handouts. They are world-class in mooching money from other nations. Look at the £54 million the UK gave them to stop the invaders, on top of what we have already paid them previously. Remember Sangat a few years back? As a recent source said, the far-right political commentator asserted, he would seal France's borders with its EU neighbours and depriving all migrants of their rights, a source said recently. Mr. Zemmour told Rep Update earlier this week during a visit to London that he would not be concerned about Brussels' response to his immigration policy if he succeeds in his bid to succeed Emmanuel Macron. Contrary to the UK, which was never a member of the Eurozone and did not fundamentally harm the EU with Brexit, he contended that Frexit would destroy the Union. Under various sources of conflicting information, many people said, the EU is slowly drawing to its conclusion, it will end sooner or later. Far too many controversies are occurring more on a weekly basis between member countries and the EU. They have far too much say on what has to be done. If anything, it approximates to reduce the powers of democracy within member countries. With that, Zemmour is a breath of fresh air in France. That is evident by how scared and panicking the other French politicians are. They are now trying to dig up support to bar him from running for the presidency. He has an acute perspective about the problems the French face, being overwhelmed by undesirables and criminals because of the open boards of the EU. Our politicians pale into insignificance next to this man. Macron's incompetence will ruin this country for eternity because he lacks the courage to do what we all know needs to be done and we want done. In a recent speech, Mr. Zemmour said, I congratulate Poland on wanting to build a wall. If necessary, I would close our borders with Italy or Spain, whatever the Schengen Treaty says. He added, without France the EU is falling apart. He told the diverse crowd, which included wealthy businessmen and children, you are the best of France, you are audacious to leave your country and I am proud of you. On the other hand, France would have a lot of use for the EU, because France is an Eurobum. It was always a borderline net contributor, but now it is firmly ranked among the pig states, as another Eurobum. The EU is totally reliant on its contributors. With only 9 contributors and 18 recipients, it does not need a mathematician to explain what will happen to the EU when it loses just one more contributor. Does it?